Early 2010s. The world's going digital, but computers are still visually clueless. They can crunch numbers, but show them a photo and it's just a mess of pixels. Enter Professor Tang Xiaowu and his team at the Chinese University of Hong Kong. They saw a huge opportunity: teach computers to actually see and understand faces better than humans. In 2014, SenseTime was born. Their mission: end digital blindness. They set out to build AI that could recognize faces, objects and scenes with superhuman accuracy. Imagine unlocking your phone with a glance, or finding a person in a crowd instantly. SenseTime wanted to give machines eyes and brains, transforming industries from security to healthcare. They weren't just building a company, they were laying the foundation for a smarter, more responsive world. The stakes were high, but the potential was world-changing. This was the start of a revolution in how we interact with technology. And it all began with a simple question: what if computers could truly see? So, what's the magic behind SenseTime? It's all about computer vision powered by deep learning. Think of it as teaching computers to recognize faces and objects by feeding them billions of images. Their facial recognition tech became legendary, analyzing over 100 points on a face for near-perfect ID, even with glasses or beards. It could estimate age, gender, and even emotions in a split second. This wasn't just a party trick. Businesses wanted it for everything from security to beautifying selfies. SenseTime's real genius: SenseCore, their AI platform that let other companies plug in and build their own smart apps. They didn't have to do it all. They powered an entire ecosystem: security, retail, entertainment. SenseTime's AI became the engine behind it all. Their platform approach meant rapid growth and massive influence. They weren't just selling software, they were selling a new sense for the digital age. That's how they became the backbone of AI innovation across China and beyond. Let's talk money. SenseTime's tech was so hot, investors lined up. Early rounds brought in hundreds of millions, but the real splash was in 2018, $600 million from Alibaba, then another $620 million soon after. By the end of that year, they'd raised over $1.6 billion, making them the world's most valuable AI startup. This cash let them hire top talent, fund huge R&D, and expand at breakneck speed. The grand finale: their IPO in Hong Kong in 2021, raising another $740 million. From a university lab to a public tech giant, SenseTime's funding story is a masterclass in turning vision into reality. Investors weren't just buying shares, they were betting on the future of AI. Billions in the bank meant SenseTime could shape the industry on their terms. Their war chest was a signal the world believed in their mission, and they were just getting started. So what did all that money buy? At its peak, SenseTime was valued at over $12 billion unicorn status, times 12. Their IPO pushed that to $16 billion, turning early believers into millionaires. But public markets are wild. SenseTime stock has had its ups and downs. Still, their 2023 revenue hit RMB 3.4 billion, about 370 million. Most of that comes from selling AI solutions to businesses and governments. Think smart cities, security, and retail. They're investing heavily in R&D so profits can wait. Their business isn't just one thing, it's smart business, smart cities, smart life, and smart auto. SenseTime's AI is everywhere, from beautifying selfies to powering autonomous vehicles. They're not a one-trick pony, they're building the digital infrastructure of the future, and that's what keeps them ahead of the pack. SenseTime's not alone. In China, they're one of the AI dragons, alongside Megvii, CloudWalk, and Yitu. Megvii, aka Face++, is a fierce rival, pushing facial recognition to new heights. The competition is intense, each company racing to out-innovate the others. Globally, giants like Google, Microsoft, and Amazon are in the game, with deep pockets and global reach. It's a battle of titans, but also a playground for nimble startups specializing in everything from medical imaging to retail analytics. This constant rivalry keeps everyone sharp. SenseTime can't afford to slow down. The landscape is always shifting, with new challenges popping up everywhere. To stay on top, SenseTime has to keep evolving, acquiring, and innovating. Competition isn't just a threat, it's fuel for progress. In the AI race, standing still means falling behind. SenseTime mostly sells to businesses, so you won't find them on Trustpilot, but look at reviews for similar tech, like Amazon Recognition, and you get the picture. Some users are amazed. It identified my cat and even called it a mammal, smarter than my cousin. Others, not so much. Tried to ID a logo, got wheel, it's a square Amazon, pricing can sting too. Analysed my holiday snaps, now I need to sell a kidney. Most agree the tech is powerful but not perfect. It saves time, unlocks new possibilities, but sometimes gets it hilariously wrong. The reality, AI vision is brilliant but still learning. Behind the hype, real people are figuring out how to make it work. It's a reminder, even the smartest tech has its quirks. So what's the big takeaway from SenseTime's wild ride? First, tackle a massive problem. They didn't just build an app, they solved digital blindness. Second, invest in deep tech. Their years of R&D built a moat no one could easily cross. Third, resilience. They faced fierce rivals, market swings and setbacks, but kept going. And finally, believe in a bold vision. Teaching computers to see sounded crazy until they did it. SenseTime's story proves that with ambition, grit, and the right team, sci-fi ideas can become reality. Don't just build features, build the future. Invest in your core tech and make it indispensable. Stay resilient, adapt, and keep pushing. Dream big and don't be afraid to aim for the impossible. Now, go build something amazing.